YouTubers, welcome to PDINA'S Royally Teachable Moments. I hope you're doing well today. We are going to be speaking about some most recent news developments. Yes, that again, Otis. Let's get into it. So there is some new information that's coming out, and I just have to say, it's like I look at everything that is happening and it's just clear writing on the wall. Now, it's not so clear that I know exactly, okay, this is going to happen, then this is going to happen, then this is going to happen. No, I don't see it like that. I see it rather, okay, we got this and we got this. And at some point, this is going to get over to here. And at some point, what's over here is going to get over here. Like, it's all going to eventually connect. Maybe not the exact way that I'm speaking, but it's going to connect. It's going to get to what I'm talking about because it just has so far. It really has, because from the very beginning of looking at what was going on with this woman when they were in the royal family, the writing was on the wall, and we have seen the information come. It has revealed itself. We are now seeing it in real time as it has revealed itself. And I must say, this is just crazy, but it's very interesting. This is very interesting. So this is what is being talked about now in Hollywood. There is an actor strike right now, so nothing is really happening in terms of new shows being written. No new productions are being filmed. Everything has come to a halt. What does that mean for Harry and Meghan and their hopes for paying the bills? Like, things are on hold. But we've heard most recently that they have got the rights to this new book called Meet Me by the Lake. Now, we all know relationships is a big part of getting anywhere in Hollywood. It's about who you know, who could connect you to somebody that knows somebody. You get what I'm saying. Well, the same agent that is with this Meghan Markle woman, Ari, the same agent is also representing the author of this book, Meet Me by the Lake. In addition, the publisher of that book has also worked with Harry when they published his book, Spare. So there are these direct connections. And these connections are trying to make some magic happen. We're trying to make the magic happen with, well, I know so-and-so is going to help you with a book deal, and we're going to get this book deal, and we're going to make you guys the producers, and we're going to try to get some success going over here with this. Look, okay, first of all, the book rights were not bought by Harry and Meghan. They were bought by Netflix. Netflix has the rights to this book. Now, it does look like Netflix is going to make Harry and Meghan, they have to give their own ideas about how they see the production of this. Is this going to be one of those really quick turnaround, Lifetime type movies? Or is this going to be something that's more, high budget, long standing movie that's going to win Oscars? What is the vision? And they have to produce a good enough vision for Netflix to give them the okay to produce this show, because Netflix knows they have no producing experience. They have no experience that is going to give Netflix the confidence that they can do something with this book and make it a success. They don't have the credits to do that. And Netflix is going to have to make a decision whether or not they feel Harry and Meghan can really do something with it. But this is the problem. Harry and Meghan are not the creative types. They could not even come up with content for a podcast where you only had to listen to it. They don't have the capacity mentally to be able to produce something of good quality, let alone have a vision for it. So the likelihood of Harry and Meghan producing anything from this book, Meet Me by the Lake, is very not likely. And they want to have it where they can have Archewell Productions behind it. They want this to be something that gives them full credibility within Hollywood. But they still have to vow for that credibility. They still have to produce their ideas for the Netflix executives in order for them to be able to have their foot stamp on it. Because this is why Netflix, they're the ones that bought the rights to it. Because they ain't stupid. They're not stupid. They're not going to allow these two people with no experience just have the rights to something that could flop. Because let's just keep it real. Netflix doesn't even really want to do anything outside of the reality show content with Harry and Meghan. Okay, so with the writer's strike, everything that is going on, Meghan is in a panic around money and funding. So much so that she even crossed the picket line. She crossed the line that you do not cross when you are striking. How could they even go out and make a deal with this book knowing that there is a writer's strike right now? So even just the fact that even happened during the time of the strike shows you her desperation. She is desperate to get something in the bag because she needs the money. She needs to get her publicity up. And with no production happening, this is a big problem for her right now financially. So this is what's been coming out. The reports is that during this Taylor Swift concert, Meghan allegedly went to this concert. You know, all the celebrities are there. That was the place to be. If you were anybody in Hollywood, you were going to be at the Taylor Swift concert. And Meghan is trying to get her foot out there to be at this Taylor Swift concert so that she can meet people, get her hookups and the connections like I was mentioning. Because nothing's going to happen unless you have these connections to make it happen. Because you're not riding on talent to tell people that they need to work with you. So the only thing that she can really do now at this point is to get the connections to the people to say, hey, can you work with me? You want to work with me? Okay, let me tell you, I was a duchess over in Great Britain. Yes, my husband, he's a prince, and I'm trying to make it now here in Hollywood. I'm trying because I got to pay my bills. But she ain't telling them she got to pay her bills. But she is saying, hey, let's do something. What can we do? She's out there working it and she's hustling. She's going back to her playbook when she was an actress before she got married and even knew this man, Harry. She's out there working it, trying to meet the people. And what is so sad is that we already know Taylor Swift, she is in good with William and Catherine, with the royals, the real royals over in the United Kingdom. And I find it so just sad and pathetic that you are still trying to swindle your way up into, hey, Taylor, hey, hi. She wants to get up there where people can see her and to even get up there with Taylor Swift, to be seen with this woman, to get her celebrity profile up, knowing that this Taylor Swift already dodged her when she asked her to be a guest on her Spotify show. Wrote her a handwritten letter. Dear Taylor, will you be a guest on my show, Archetypes? What else should I say? Like, she put a lot of thought into it, and she's writing and she's like, ooh, I just really want her. I want her on my show. The desperation, and then got rejected by Taylor Swift's people. And now she is still trying to get in with the likes of Taylor Swift, knowing that she just got rejected by Taylor Swift. The desperation by this woman and the tenacity of her is in a way, I kind of admire it. Like, she a go-getter. She ain't taking no. Okay, that's a good thing. But can you maybe try to go somewhere else? You got to really try to go back here where you are not wanted by this woman. And she's also good friends with your in-laws that you hate. I find it astounding that she is even trying to get on the inside with this Taylor Swift at this point. But that just shows you she's trying really hard. She wants this celebrity by any means necessary. She's got to do it. She's just got to get it. And hey, we having fun. Go get your popcorn. We're just going to keep watching. Okay. Now, this is what's being said. It could be that Meghan is going to be returning to Suits. They're saying this is a possibility. Why? Come on now, you know why. She needs the money. She needs the money. Not only that, but we saw Netflix run Suits. It shot up to the top. Why do you think they did that? Why do you think they ran that show? They ran that show because they're trying to vie for more ratings, more income. And this is a pretty common practice to try different shows on different streaming platforms for a certain amount of time, because some platforms gather certain shows than other streaming platforms. But could it have been that Meghan had her piece of pie attached to the show that was going up on Netflix, since she does have a contract with Netflix? I would say that there has to be a little bit of creative gaming going around with that she may have gotten some money for that. Although I did hear that she did not want her likeness to be used to promote the show, because perhaps maybe she wanted a little bit too much money for that. A little bit of greed with her image. And now, could it be that she could be returning to the show Suits as Rachel Zane, her character? Could she now perhaps have more of a starring role in the new release of the Suits if it is to come back? Would she now maybe have a producer's credit? We know that she would definitely be able to bring in a lot of viewers to watch the show, but would that look good to her returning to something that she did 10 years ago? Would that be okay for her to do? It just might be a good thing when you need the money. So they're saying that that could be something that she might be considering. I think only if it elevated her, and if they were ever to put her in a position to elevate her status with that show, with a producer's credit, or to make her character more prominent in the series, I definitely believe the big head issue is going to be off the charts. It's going to blow up. It's going to get so big. The head's just going to get way too big. The entitlement. And imagine how the other celebrities of that show would feel about her maybe coming in now as a duchess and getting a higher status just from marrying someone, not from actually doing the work. So there's a very fine line there that she could be playing that I think she would not really be careful at all. And I'm here to tell you, friends, I'm here to tell you, it will not work. She will fail miserably. How do I know this? Well, I know this by her past interactions with people. I know this by her previous career as an actress. I know that this is somebody who is not going to be able to elevate herself to a superstar status in California as an actress or influencer or whatever, politician, whatever, because she doesn't have the talent. She does not have the humility. She does not have the mindset to be successful at anything that she does. She had a streak of good luck, which I will give her, because some people really would love to have half the success Meghan had as an actress, even though it was in a bunch of just low budget, not so good productions. It's very competitive. She is going to fail miserably. She's already made enemies in Hollywood. And this is the thing you need to understand about Hollywood. The one thing you need to understand about Hollywood is that you do not make enemies. You see something someone does, you never tell them your honest opinion about it. You never do. No. You have to. Yeah, it was good. It was good. You never come out and say anything that is going to be offensive to people who are showing you what they do or giving you their representation of something and asking your opinion about it. That's not how you make friends. That's not how you make acquaintances or relationships that you want to last. It's just an underlining thing. Have you ever noticed that people in Hollywood always talk about how great it was to work with so-and-so and so-and-so? You never really hear people come out and speak honestly about what they thought of somebody. The majority of the time, people are giving you a bunch of lies because they don't want to make enemies, because it's all going to be about your next job. And if you've made enemies along the way, you can kiss that next job goodbye. That's just the fact. And Meghan does not know how to just shut her mouth, have relationships with people, even if you don't want to. She can't do it because her head is so big. She thinks she is so much more important than she really is. I would be so embarrassed and just humbled by the fact that I would get a chance to do certain things just because of who my husband is. You walking in with no talent, no credibility, no hard work, no, paid the price. You're just coming over trying to do it just because of who your father-in-law is, and you just get a shot just like that. The resentment that they will have of the people that have paid their dues, they're not going to be well received. But yet she gonna keep smiling like I'm the Duchess. I'm here to get a part and to help make my Hollywood break a reality. Just smiling and, people looking at her like, look at this. Look at you, And because that's when you think about it, it's the audacity to even waltz in here expecting to even get anything just because of, who you are married to. And the other thing is this. There's a lot of secret things going around with this yacht girl stuff. So much so that Mr. Otis had to sit here and listen to this because he couldn't believe it. Yeah. Apparently, there are some things that MI5 had to just squash. Some things that just did not look good. They had to just get rid of it. But there are some people coming out the woodwork now. And it looks not so good for Miss Meghan. It does not look good. It's slowly starting to drip, drip, drip. It looks like this woman was a yacht girl because look, where there's smoke, there is fire. There are people talking about this, and I can tell you she fights so hard for anything that whatever she has to do to get what she wants, she is going to do it. And what the majority of girls who have wanted to find success in the world of Hollywood eventually find their way to doing things that they have to do to pay the bills. So in all likelihood, it looked like this was something that could be true to me. But we'll just keep waiting till more information comes out about it. But I'm suspecting that this woman was somewhere on a yacht somewhere doing something. I can't say what, but she certainly was doing something, and she certainly got paid for it. That's all I'm going to say.